Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Level Up English. I'm your host, Claire Parker. I'm so glad you're here with us today. If you're learning English and want to enjoy real conversations, hear useful words in context, and feel more confident when you speak, you're in the right place. Today's we're talking about something we all think about: success. What makes a person successful? Do they have special habits? Do they work nonstop? Or do they take breaks and rest too? Let's find out. I have three amazing guests with me today. Let's meet them. First, meet Emma Green. She's a businesswoman who helps new companies grow. Hi, Emma.
Hi, Claire. Thanks for having me. I love this topic. I really believe success isn't just about working hard, it's also about working smart.
Yes, I agree. Next, we have Liam Walker, a professional football player. Liam, great to have you.
Thanks, Claire. I'm happy to be here. Sports and business both require the same thing: good habits and a strong plan.
And last but not least, we have Sophie Adams. She's a famous actress, and I'm excited to hear her thoughts. Hi, Sophie.
Hi, Claire. Thanks for the invitation. A lot of people see the red carpet, but they don't see the hard work behind it. Success takes time, patience, and a lot of practice.
Absolutely. So let's talk about what successful people do every day. Some people say successful people wake up very early and work all day long. Emma, is that true for you?
I wake up early, but not too early. For me, the most important thing is to plan your time well. Every morning, I write down my tasks. That helps me stay focused and not get lost in small things.
That sounds like a good strategy. Liam, what about your routine?
I always start my day with training, but it's not just about exercise. I think about my goals. I listen carefully to my coach and I try to improve a little every day.
So it's not only about physical effort, it's mental too. Sophie, what about you? Your schedule must be different.
Very different. Sometimes I have early filming. Sometimes I work at night. But I always try to take care of myself, eat well, sleep well, and practice my lines. And I always ask questions. I love learning. Learning never stops.
Great advice. But let's be honest. Do you work all the time or do you take breaks?
Oh, I definitely take breaks. It's important to relax. If you work too much, you get tired and make more mistakes.
Same for me. I usually work hard, but I also rest. Recovery is important if you want to perform well.
I agree. I rarely take a long holiday, but I do take short breaks to relax and recharge.
That's a great point. So successful people don't always work. They also rest. And that's part of what keeps them strong. Now, let's talk about some of the biggest challenges you faced and how you got through them. Emma, let's start with you. Can you share a challenge from your career?
Of course. When I started my first business, I didn't have much experience. I made a lot of mistakes. Sometimes I didn't plan my time well and I worked too much. I was always busy, but not always productive. Then I learned to focus on important tasks and ask for help when I needed it. That really changed everything.
That's a great lesson. Working a lot isn't the same as working well. Liam, what was a challenge for you?
A big one was an injury. 2 years ago, I hurt my leg and couldn't play for 6 months. It was hard because I usually train every day, but I didn't give up. I listened carefully to the doctors, did my exercises, and stayed positive. When I came back, I was stronger, both physically and mentally.
Incredible. And Sophie, how about you?
Rejection. In acting, rejection is normal. At the beginning, I went to a lot of auditions and didn't get the part. I sometimes felt like I wasn't good enough. But I didn't stop. I took acting classes, I asked a lot of questions, and I worked on my skills. Finally, I got a big role. And now I always remind myself, success takes time.
That's such an important message. Never stop trying. Thank you all for sharing so honestly. That was such a great conversation. I learned a lot, and I hope our listeners did too. So, what makes people successful? It's not just working nonstop, it's about having good habits like planning your time and setting clear goals. It's about asking questions, listening carefully,